Hello and welcome to another video. All right, and this is for Miss Laura's class homeroom, reading only. And we're going to be doing the second story in the comprehension notebook, okay? And there should be 4 stories in there. And this is the second one, set 2. And this one is the rainforest. Now, before we begin, we're going to be doing this section where it says prediction. And a prediction has to be made before you read something. You cannot make a prediction about something after you see it, okay? Or after you read it. You have to make it before. So you want to make sure that we're answering this question on the side, right underneath the picture. And the question says prediction. Make a prediction of what you will be reading about. Based on the picture, based on the title, and just kind of skimming the article, what do you think this is going to be about? What genre do you think it's going to be about? Is this going to be fiction, nonfiction? Any suggestion or prediction, I should say, do you have about this text, okay? And remember, you guys always pause me whenever you are writing, okay? Because I'm not going to wait awkwardly on the camera for you to write, okay? So please don't say, "You're going too fast, Miss Laura." Nah, just pause me, okay? Now, once you've made your prediction, you can go right underneath that. And this one can also be done after you read the story. But I'm just going to read them on the side anyway for you guys, okay? And it says, what is the genre of this story? What type of story is this? Is this fantasy? Is this realistic? Is this historical? Is this a scientific article? Is this an informational text? What kind of story is this? Or article, I should say. And then they want you to prove it. So let's say that you feel that it's a fantasy. I'm not saying it is, I'm just giving you an example. You would then write, it's a fantasy because, or I know this because, okay? And on the very last square here, it says, what connections can you make with this story to the text, self, or world? How can you connect this to any prior knowledge that you may already have about the rainforest, okay? Now remember, these 2 questions can be done after. This one must be done before, but I'm just giving you a heads up on them. And I'm going to read the article, and it says to read it twice so you guys can rewind me if you'd like. Rainforest ecosystems are located near the equator, which is that imaginary line. The weather in a rainforest is warm and humid all year long. It rains more than any other area. Rainforests produce a majority of the Earth's oxygen supply. And remember, majority means the biggest amount. My hair takes up a majority of the screen, make the most amount. Second paragraph. Rainforests are known for having many living things. There are thousands of different species of animals and plants. Creatures thrive in the climates of the rainforest. The rainforest includes a variety of animals: monkeys, tree frogs, jaguars, different species of birds, and an abundance of a variety of insects. There are 3 layers of the rainforest. The top layer is the canopy of the rainforest. This layer has mature trees and branches. The canopy blocks much of the sun. The next layer is called the understory. This layer includes bushes and growing trees. It is home to many different birds, reptiles, and small animals. The last layer is the forest floor. This layer includes shrubs, vines, leaf clutter, and is home to insects and other animals, including large predators, meaning like the hunters. Rainforests are important to our Earth because they produce oxygen and are the homes to many plants and animals. So we have just finished our article, okay? And something I love to do is to number my paragraphs. That way I know where to get my information from, okay? But that's just a pointer or something we often do in class. Okay? Now we're gonna start answering the questions here at the bottom. And remember, pause me while you are writing. Question number 1. What does the word thrive in paragraph 2 mean? And I will read the sentence that it's located in again. Creatures thrive in the climate of the rainforest. What does thrive mean according to the text? Question 2. What is the main idea of the story? What is this about? Number 3, why did the author write this story? Was it to persuade us, to inform us, or to entertain us? Okay, and it can be 2 if you choose. Now we're going to go to the back of the article. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to answer the question right underneath the picture. And it's asking if your prediction was correct. When you predicted what this text was going to be about, were you correct or incorrect? Okay. Now we're going to go to these 3 boxes. And just like our last video, it's going to be exactly the same, and it will be the same all week, the same format. I want you to tell me what was being talked about in the beginning of the article. How was it introduced? What happened in the middle, which is usually the biggest part, and then in the end, okay? And remember, how would you summarize it or explain it, retell to a kindergartner? Imagine a small child who cannot read. How would you retell them in your own words what this article was about? Only include big details. What happened in the beginning, or what did it talk about in the beginning, the middle, and then the end. And then this last portion, I want at least 3 sentences. Capital letters at the beginning, punctuations at the end, 3 sentences. And it says, writing core skills. Write why the rainforest might be important to the earth and what must we do to protect it. Why do we need the rainforest? And in the article, it told me so many reasons as to how the rainforest is beneficial to us. Why do we need it? Okay, there's something that we're doing right now that we need it for. Think about the animals that live in the rainforest, okay? Think about all of the things that we get just because of the rainforest, okay? And they are in the article. We are not making any guesses. All of your answers are in the text, and your job is to put it in your own words, okay, guys? And I want at least 3 sentences, so at least 3 reasons, okay? If you have to write more because your sentences don't truly explain it, then do so. There's plenty of room here, okay? I hope this was helpful to you guys. Remember, you can always Skype if you need a little bit more help, all right? Love you.